if I say, okay, no, I'm not where I was before. However, like y'all said, a man not gonna say, babe, you need to go get this done, you need to go get that done. But it's in our face that it's perfect people out there, and we know that, there ain't no perfect people. But I can take my clothes off completely, but I will still have a feeling of, let me, hurry up and get in the bed so I cover my stomach. Let me ask you this one question. I know how I feel about certain things on me because of the process that I'm going through.
All right.
But the truth is, Kish, that most men don't even care.
Right. Let me
ask you. Thank you. The thing is, that's why I said, if a woman wants to get a BBL for her own reasons, because you want to change something, like you said, you want to have a breast lift, that is absolutely fine. But most men don't even care. It doesn't matter to them. You're sexy to them. That's what they see, or whatever's on their mind, whether it's getting you in the bedroom or whatever it is. But they don't care about the wrinkles or the sagging, or it's really more us that are like, okay, you know what, this don't look quite right. And I think before we kind of touched a little bit on it, that what is the purpose, right? So is the purpose for you? Is the purpose to look better to other women? Or is the purpose really because, you're trying to look better for another man? Like, what is it? Because something has changed in our culture, because it was not something that African Americans would do. Right?
Exactly.
So
it's a lot of,
It was like, we supposed to be thick, but I mean, they even changing that about us. Like, you
that's the thing.
Spread and stuff like that.
Who is they to change who we are? That's the problem. That's where the weakness lies at. That we so easily influenced by others about who we are.
And that goes,
men and women.
And that goes back.
That's wait 1 second. It's not our generation. I think that's maybe the younger people that's right behind us and that's coming up now. So their influence, their whole everything is coming from social, because they have 100% access to it from birth.
And they're easily influenced because they don't have no sense of self.
Right.
They have no foundation, so they easily wherever the wind blow, that's where they blowing, because that's what we see out here.
So that
from one trend and one fad to another.
And that goes back to self-love. Everything that's going on, it starts back with self and self-love. How you see yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's like you said, that's the social media is portraying this image that you have to look like this, you have to look like that. And when Nas hit on the point, we don't care about that. There's not one time, I'm going to ask you ladies this, have there ever been one time a man complained about you once you got in the bed?
No.
Right. How they say,
don't complain.
We've always followed fads and trends. It's just that now we have access.
No, we set the trends. We used to set them. We used to set them. Now we follow them.
But we still follow them within our own culture. For example, back in the day, everybody wanted butters. Everybody had to get their finger waves done. So you grew your hair. You did everything you could. You put that wild work on your hair every night. So you grow your hair to get them butters. That's still following the trend. That's still,
But we follow the trends that we set. The trends that we follow now is being perpetrated by a culture that, I ain't going to go there.
I just want to say, I think the vision has changed, right? So Hollywood has crossed over into real life. I think at some point we knew, hey, this is fake, this is phony, it's probably filtered, it's not a real picture, it's not whatever. But now it has crossed over to actual real life, to where maybe people are seeing real people with BBLs and like, hey, wait a minute, she's not on a magazine, she's not an Instagram model, she's a regular person. Oh, okay, if she can do that, then maybe I can do that. And just think, it does hit the older people too, because look at Kanye West's mother, right? His mother, he lost his mom due to, cosmetic surgery. And I think at some point people think that Kanye is a little different and wild, but I always feel like maybe Kanye is carrying some guilt with that, because he was in Hollywood. His mother, was in Hollywood with her son. And so she started to say, you know what, maybe I'll change this, or I didn't like the way I looked at that award show with my son with, this dress on. So, it's how did Hollywood transfer to everyday real life? Is it social media? Is it technology? Is it because we're seeing it everywhere?
No.
Yes.
It's available everywhere.
But this behavior was predominantly in what culture?
Well, it wasn't the African American culture,
right?
Sure.
So because the Caucasian culture, they was getting tans to be dark like us, getting their lips injected with Botox to have their lips like us, get the butts and all that for to be like. But they saw we was the influence. Our people was the influence.
Yeah,
so I don't understand now how is we the influencers turn around to be the followers. How did our foundation get slipped from up under us?
Because they see these imagery on rap videos and the celebrities and stuff who have these snatched waists and these booties and these breasts and stuff. So maybe because they started it, but we enhance.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If I go to Turkey and get a dick enhancement, what would y'all females say about me? I'll go get 3 more inches added on and be all on Facebook with my pressure on, wearing Speedos and carrying on with 3 more inches added on. Because you can do that. I'm trying. What would the females be saying about men as they start going to do that?
Men do that. Men pump. They're not going. Yes, men pump.
That thing actually work. Do it work?
Absolutely. There are doctors who prescribe that for men who need it.
But here's the thing.
It makes it bigger and larger.
I'm going to buy one tomorrow. I'm finna do experiment. I'm going to buy one. I'm going to document my experience.
That's the same
thing. You got to do some research, huh?
You guys.
Yeah, for research. I'm going to be on Instagram pumping from the beginning to the end. Before and after. On Instagram, I'll be pumping.
I got 14 inches now. But
we gonna move on. Cut it out. There are men who need it. Like there are men who are, believe it or not, who are our age and even younger, who have not taken care of their bodies and be on different type of medications that cause them to have a little trouble getting an erection. So they have to do a lot of different things. I don't got time for this shit, but they got to do a lot of different things. And
the Reebok pumping that shit.
Right.
I mean, and some people learn that, and some people do it just for it. So there's some women out here who don't even know what the man real dick size is because they pump before.
Cut it out.
Shit,
how that work? I gotta find out.
That's an interesting one. I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, really.
Right. We went from BBLs to penis pumps. Wow.
Say what now?
I said we don't went
from look at the transition. Look how we doing.
We went from BBL to penis pumps. I mean, I don't know.
No, I was just saying the difference when it comes to enhancement surgery.
It's enhancing. It's still changing.
You know, with the females having a negative opinion about men doing that, if we start doing that and showing our, dick enhancements on Instagram and TikTok, because that's all you see when they go. They're shaking their ass, they got the titties out.
Right.
So I'm going to start going there with some great jogging pants on after I get, come back from Turkey and add this 3 inches.
What's the address in Turkey? What are you?
I got it. I'll send you the link.
Look, I got a couple people I'm sending it to.
Ooh, you terrible.
We know what Kish be messing around. She mess around with penis pump niggas. What the?
Man.
No, I don't either. You heard me say I ain't got time for that. You heard me say that. That was my disclosure.
Shit, you ain't got time for it, but you had time for it at some point. Pump.
No, I didn't. No. Never, ever have I ever. Never have I ever.
That's what a pumper.
Confided in. Okay. Was confided in.
But we're gonna move on to the next topic, which this trend I really, really wish women would just stop it. Stop it.
The snuffleupagus.
You're right. These fucking snow brush eyelashes. What y'all just
They do not think that's beautiful.
Where did that come from?
From the LGBTQ plus community. I don't know what they're doing with all of that. I don't know who told them that was cute, but it's not. Like, there's nothing and no one that thinks that's cute except you and your little ghetto friends. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm going to take it back because, if you take it back to the Springs, to Aretha Franklin, these women wore false lashes then, right? So, but they were becoming. And so I'm a person, I wear lashes. I don't go and have the lash extensions put on because I don't want to lose any of my natural lashes because I do have beautiful natural lashes.
So you get some expensive mink lashes.
Well, no, I mean, they're strips, right? So it's like I'm not having the individuals put on because a lot of times when you do have the individuals, you do have the potential to lose your actual eyelashes, right? So I'm putting on strips, which means I can put them on, I can take them right off. And so it's just I wear the ones that are natural to my face. So I get what you're saying, Juwan.
See, that's
the ones
the thing.
that are like, way out there looking, weird, like they can just, when they blink at you, that they can touch your eyelashes.
Right.
They
that should be distracting.
They blink and draw my eyeballs out.
That'd be distracting.
Where you come from?
I don't understand.
But strip lashes have been around for many, many years.
Yeah, my grandmother and auntie them used to wear them all the time, but they weren't huge. They didn't look like, hat bibs on their eyelids.
Yeah, it's if I can see your eyelids turn the corner before you do, turn the corner before you do, that's the problem. That again, that's a trend. Because nobody's telling these people that is not cute. Like
who ain't told them that?
It has to fit. No, apparently no one.
Shit. Yeah, all right.
Else they will continue to do it. I don't see how they put those on and don't think it's a joke. I mean, honestly, I'm sorry. Regular lashes, yes, but the ones we're talking about are the ones that are at least a few inches. At least.
They be outrageous.
Snow brushes.
Long lashes and pink wigs.
Right, them be the main ones talk about in the wintertime. Ain't nobody coming to help me shovel the snow. Use your lashes, guys.
You know what?
Knock the snow off my car.
Go out there and blink real fast and blow the snow away.
Go ahead and start the little hurricane with them lashes. Oh man.
It's
not cute.
With these fake lashes, fake booties, and fake tits, right? And then they sit there and look down on the man because he authentic. He ain't got nothing fake on. So I want a real man to take care of me, to do this and do that. But baby, how you gonna demand something that you're not?
Correct.
But those are just some women.
Oh, okay.
Those are some women, but because is so forefront right now, right? Because of social media, instant immediate contact to everyone in the world, that is being communicated in some type of secret transmission to men that that's all women, and it's not. And the ones who are decent get dinged for that because, it's always going to be something that comes up that relates us to the hype.
No.
And we should not be associated. We shouldn't be associated with that shit.
That's the issue, the hype.
Right. You know what, Kish?
That's the issue. The hype is taken away from who people really are. creating fake people, creating a fake society, destroying the culture with all this fake stuff. Where you're not even comfortable with who you are because of what the social media is saying.
Well, I want to say one thing with that too, Eddie. Like, I know you guys know about the picture of Angela Simmons that was online showing her real body. She actually posted an unfiltered picture of her real body, which her body looks like mine. So
it look amazing. Listen.
But like I said, real. You see stretch marks. You see everything. So it was something that I was happy to see because I can identify with that, right? But she receives a lot of backlash online from women and men because it wasn't filtered. Because it wasn't because
that's
it
them
wasn't
phony motherfuckers. That's them phony phony ass culture, Joe.
Let me.
And I wouldn't even think that. I just think that those are people who just want to troll her. No one can honestly.
Just corny motherfuckers that's attached to the Matrix, man.
Beautiful picture.
Let me interject. Let me interject on that. Apparently, those men is not straight. They're not straight. They got to be gay men because I'm not trying to piss off the LGBT. I'm not. But here's the thing.
Something wrong with them.
Men look at stretch marks as roadmaps to good coochie. You know what I'm saying? And we don't
exactly.
We don't sit there like, stretch marks. Anybody, like I say, anybody question, a man that question anything on a woman's body, you got to question his sexuality. For real.
Yeah. He got a question, man, how you feel about himself, period. Right.
Because never, man, them stretch marks is really turning me out. Shit, that ain't stopping getting that coochie.
But to each his own, man. To each his own, man. But it's just sad to see this influence, man, to be so bad. It's outrageous. I don't understand it. For the influences take away from the natural beauty of women and make it bad, though.
Right.
Literally make it bad. Like, just because you don't look like that doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. Just because you don't have this fat butt and these perky titties, there's nothing wrong with that. And they shame you for not having the fake booty and fake titties. Just like you just said how they did Miss Simmons. How you gonna shame her because she took the filters off and she natural? But then if you go and say something bad or say something negative about these BBWs and these lifted up, man, rubber titties, you wrong. You wrong. Come on now. This is ridiculous, man. People got to, man, get themselves together and get themselves disconnected from this nonsense, because that's what it is, man. It's so much unnecessary nonsense that's trying. Sorry, don't do what?
I heard men who's supposed to be real ass men who have not said anything she need to get that done, but when she got it done, she got that done. So if they gonna continue to lust over it when they go and get it done, then they gonna go get some more done, and then the next person gonna get it done. So they may not say you need it, but they definitely comment on it. But men still comment. Ooh, she got her ass done. Now she got a fat ass. I've heard it.
Well, I would love to hear the feedback once this is actually posted from some women who have had BBLs. My back to my original question: what is the purpose? Is it financial gain? Because now I can understand that. Now, if you want to get your body done, your BBL, and not just for self, but because you want to be an Instagram model, and you want to have financially these brandings or partnerships or whatever advertising that you're doing online for that, is that what the purpose is? I mean,